can talk about it specifically. When it comes to trust accounting, and that's a workflow that's fairly unique, but very critical to law firms. And like you said, building up that trust and that transparency with clients. How does QuickBooks Online Advanced and Lien Law uh, kind of partner together to handle this workflow?
Right, right. So we love this one. So we have this plus button in the billing section, and it's available elsewhere in the product. And let's say the first thing you want to do is just collect a retainer from a client. So if you've been asked to do that, you just go and do a trust request. You can plug in the client, like those guys. We'll say it's a $5,000 retainer. It just has a deposit memo, which will show up in QuickBooks, and a note that you can customize. All right. So essentially what that does is simply sends the money to the trust account. It sends a trust request to the client, and the client will then pay as they did with the bill that we saw. And then that money flows directly into QuickBooks, where it's going to show in your chart of accounts. So if we go down to our trust account, and all of these trust accounts are liability accounts, they're created automatically in QuickBooks. And so we can just look at the trust register. When that payment is made by the client, it's just going to appear in the trust register here automatically. So now you've automatically done the trust accounting related to that payment.
Excellent.
So that's one way to do it. Now let's go look at our managing our invoices and see if we've got one that's got a trust balance. Here we go. Hopefully we can now, we're going to mark that one. Let's see. Yeah, and now we're going to pay from trust. It shows the amount of the invoice again, and we pay it. So now that one says it was successfully processed. That was Greg Johnson. So now if we go into QuickBooks, and we're going to go back to the chart of accounts and search for Mr. Johnson. We're going to look at his register. You can see that amount that we had just requested has automatically been moved to into the trust register and paid. It reduced the ending balance in the trust account, and all of the accounting has been done automatically for that.
Wow. Very nice.
Yeah. So, we've had many people say how much they appreciate the saved work on the trust accounting, and just it's what we typically, well, actually one client described what they want on trust accounting is idiot-proof trust accounting, because it's a really sensitive workflow for law firm, because law firms hold money for their clients in what amounts to, they're essentially trustees. And the money in, money out, and its source have to be tracked exactly, or the law firm can get in trouble with their bar association or legal society, as well as with the client. So, that's why they want something they don't have to just worry over every detail, because it's very complicated to get that trust accounting right.
Yeah, and like I said, just thinking again about those themes of automation, efficiency, having one system update the other and vice versa. Super exciting. Having all the accounting done, not having to go in and do manual adjustments to the accounting. Really exciting what you've been able to do, Gary, you and the team over at Lean Law.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we think this is something we do very well.
Definitely.
Awesome.